Hello everyone and welcome back to our European Journeyman series with Monaco. Now today we've got a game in the Champions League against Legia Warsaw before we then take on Montpellier and Social Montpellier and then finish up with a huge game against PSG in the league. At the moment, just a quick reminder, we are 4 points clear of PSG and Lyon. If we win that game, we could move 7 points clear, with the possibility of more if we can beat Montpellier and Social Montbéliard as well. The game against Legia also important because it could leave us not only qualified but also at the top of our group and just everything finished before we have to play Bayern Munich again, which will be a very tough match. So hopefully we can do well in all 4 of these games. We have had a bit of a poor run of form, just 2 wins in 5 is not ideal. We're still unbeaten though in the league across 52 games, so we're doing very well overall, and I'm just hoping that we can keep this up through this episode and heading towards the international break, because it's only the match against Bayern after PSG, and then we are in that international break, that winter break, where we will have the Club World Cup to pay in. So a lot to look forward to. But for this match, we are going to be playing a slightly different team to usual because I'm expecting us to beat Legia Warsaw without too much trouble. Boris is going to get another chance up front. He's been disappointing so far this season, so I'm hoping he can get a goal this time out with Hazard and Mbappe alongside him. Pineda and Cook are backed up by Nikitovic, Yilmaz, Pereira, Vallejo and Fabinho, the back four, Nezovic in goal. Pacheco finds Awoniyi. He's tackled by Vallejo, a great tackle there in the box. Now looking to bring it forward, he finds Lewis Cook, Fabinho. Cook through to Mbappe. Now Pineda can maybe lift one over the top. Instead he sends it out wide to Hazard, who's lost the ball. Bilal, back to Speranovic. It's Cook. Now Vallejo, back to Pereira. Ball sent on a lovely diagonal, is cut out by the defender, but Mbappe still got it. He is tackled in the box, so bit of pressure being built from our team as Fabinho finds Cook in a dangerous position. Boris lays it off to Pineda, and Hazard has been tripped in the penalty area there, off the ball by Valentini, and we have a chance from the spot. Fabinho is the man to take the penalty. He steps up and he scores it. Again, the keeper goes the right way. The last few times Fabinho's had a penalty, the keeper's gone the right way, but just been unable to stop it. A good finish to give us the lead. Lamar's free kick finds Hazard. He slips it in, and Mbappe is there to get the finish for 2-0. It's been a while since the last highlight, but we have now got the goal. Legia not really proposing any problems to us, and we should be comfortably taking home the 3 points in this one. Well, there is the full-time whistle. It's a good 2-0 win. Legia failing to get a single shot on target in that game. We probably should have scored more goals, but the game between Bayern and Inter Milan ended in a Bayern victory, so that guarantees our position as group winners in quite a tough group. But if we beat Bayern, we could knock them out of the Champions League before the knockout stages, which would be a very nice result because it'd be a dangerous team out of the competition. A big game for us at home against Montpellier because both Lyon and PSG have already won to close the gap at the top down to just 1 point. So a win will put us 4 points clear again, which is a gap that I want to maintain at least until we take on PSG to give us that extra breathing room. Now to try and get the win today, we are putting Morata back up top after Boris played in the last couple of games. Hazard is on the left again with Mbappe moved to the right. Pineda, Sufache and Nikitovic in the midfield 3 with Yilmaz, Pereira, Ramirez and Fabinho the back 4. Pineda with the free kick sent to the back post. Ramirez heads it down. It's Hazard but easily taken by the goalkeeper for Montpellier. Pineda running at the Montpellier defence, loses it to Slavchev. Now Benitez plays it in behind. Ivan's got onto it. He's in on goal and it's well saved by Nezovic. Well, we're heading into the last 10 minutes of a quite dull game. Again, our shooting has been really poor. We're on overload and it's not generating any more chances. I think this is going to be it. There it is. Full-time whistle on another 0-0 draw. Morata has not scored for a very, very long time at this point. I have no idea how long it's been since he scored, but we're looking at least half a dozen games. We are now just 2 points clear at the top, which is not good enough. We're going to be taking on a team sitting in 12th in our next game before then facing PSG, and we need to start scoring goals soon. In a bid to get some goals, we are for the first time this season going to use our away formation against Sochaux Montbéliard. That means that Boris and Morata are up front together for the first time this season. Hazard playing just behind them in that attacking or advanced playmaker role, with Soufache, Cook and Nikitovic to three in midfield. Yilmaz, Pereira, Vallejo and Fabinho are the back four. Nezovic in goal. We've got plenty of talent on the bench if we need them, but hopefully this change in formation will allow us to break down our opponents much easier and get a few goals on the board. Free kick for Hazard on the edge of the area. He's put it in on a cross. I really thought he was going to shoot there. Instead it's Cook to Soufache. He's gone for goal and he has scored probably the best goal of his entire career to give us the lead 1-0. It's his first goal of the season. It's absolutely excellent. Nezovic brings the ball forward. Still only 1-0 with about 20 minutes left to play. Here's Soufache. He's tackled by Ruiz. Is Reginato in to Caballero. He's still going, and Nezovic left a gap far too big there in his near post, which has been easily exploited to leave us 20 minutes to try and save this game. Corner from Bernardo Silva, sent it to the back post, but Michel has come to claim that a bit too easily. 10 minutes left for us to try and find a winner here. Nuhu sends the ball out, but straight to Sidibe. They didn't even have a player on that side of the pitch. Here's Boris. Taking the ball out left, finds Sidibe, ball into Hazard, who's hit the woodwork and it's headed away so close. Eden Hazard's given our lead back. Instead, Reginato has the ball. Now Kochev out to Berthier. He puts the cross in and it does go for a corner. Corner put in by Berthier and cleared away, but back to Berthier. He can maybe get another cross in, which he does, and it goes for another corner. Berthier's corner. Sent to the back stick, but claimed by Nezovic. We're in the 89th minute and we don't even have the ball. Hazard has won it back and he's found Boris as well. A good ball down the pitch. Boris trying to hold it up, but no support there, even though we're on an overload mentality. But here we are with Tutan losing the ball. It's Bomu. He sends it forward to Dulovic. Tackled by Sidibe, but every time they're getting to that second ball. Here's Dulovic again, back to Tutan. Ramirez cuts it out, but they get the second ball again. Bernardo Silva, though, has won it this time. No chance for a second ball, and Bernardo Silva has scored a 90th minute winner for us. A stunning individual goal, picking up the ball himself, running with it at their defence, and finding the bottom corner beautifully to give us our position at the top of the table. Just 8 seconds left in this game, but I don't think there's enough time for them to get anything back. Ruiz on the ball, loses possession. It's 2-1 to us. A very good win thanks to Bernardo Silva, an important win at least, if not a good one. It gives us the 3 points and leaves us 2 points clear of PSG, Lyon falling 4 points behind, and now heading into that crucial game with PSG, we do have a small cushion to maintain at the top of the table. This is just a little update to show you how crazy this team is to manage. We're now being offered the chance to increase the transfer budget. I'm going to say yes. They're going to tell me how much, but it's also just... This has all come in a row. We get a new sponsorship deal with a North American partnership. This happens about 3 times a season. £65 million just pumped into the club. Going to pass financial fair play. A lot more money available. Aspilicueta wants to talk to me about something, but the transfer budget has been increased to £118 million, which means that we've now got an enormous wage budget and transfer budget to play with. I can set that to another 900 grand a week, and we still got £80 million in the budget to spend in January, and that happens a couple of times a year. The transfer budgets at this club are beyond obscene, and I think it's a reason why I have to leave at the end of the season, otherwise the game will get too easy. Well, some big news ahead of this game with PSG, because Nezovic has gone and got himself injured, which means Mifsud is now in goal. He is not a top quality goalkeeper. He's barely okay for a second division team. The man from Chad is going to have to hold out the talent that PSG have at their disposal, though. Now, I am going to change the formation, actually. It was still on the away formation. And we are going to be playing with Morata up top, Hazard on the left, and on the right-hand side, we're going to put Thomas Lemar in for a rare start. He tends to do well against PSG. Nikitovic will need to come out. Pineda can instead go into midfield. I'm also going to move Lewis Cook into central midfield. Sufashe can drop to defensive midfield, although Thiago Maia should be fully fit, so he can come in instead. Left back will be Azpilicueta. Hellemans and Vallejo will be in the middle because Pereira also picked up an injury. Fabinho will continue at right back, with Mifsud making his first start of the season. Fabinho to Thiago Maia. Just 6 minutes in, Fabinho can put a cross in, and he does, hard and low. It's cleared out, but Azpilicueta follows up with the ball. He needs to pass it before he loses it, and he finds Fabinho beautifully. 2 in the box to aim at. He puts it into Morata, who finally breaks his goal drought, getting his 9th of the season in a crucial game. It's his 50th goal for the club as well, and a brilliant time to get it. Azpilicueta sends the ball in from a throw-in. He wins the header as well. Now Pineda on the ball, finds Lewis Cook. Thiago Maia onto Morata. He's lost the ball to Rabiot though. Now Pulisic on the attack down the left flank. Puts it in. I'm not sure what that was or why it was a highlight either. I think it will go down as a shot, but that was appalling. Corner from Thomas Lemar. Sent to the back post for Thiago Maia. It is headed away, but Fabinho will clean up for us. Finds Vallejo. Ball into Hellemans. A defender's doing the work. Here's Thomas Lemar though. Takes it beautifully to the left, and Morata's header has gone wide. Varane with the free kick. Now Pulisic on the ball. Finds Rabiot. Sent beautifully wide to Kazawa. He puts it in low. Azpilicueta clears it. Now Thomas Lemar can counter-attack. Morata all on his own up top. Holding on to the ball though. Loses it to Kazawa eventually. Pulisic comes at us again. Icardi skips one tackle. Goes past another defender. In on goal. Well saved by the backup keeper Mifsud. Corner to be taken by Pulisic in low, but Morata heads it away. Horta chases after it, finds Pulisic again. De Silvestri on the edge of the area, finds Pulisic. He puts it inside, but Morata sends it out. Corner taken by Thomas Lemar, free kick specialist. Vallejo down, and Maia was unmarked, but it's cleared off the line. Maia so close to giving us a second goal. That was so close. Rulli is going to send the goal kick forward on the hour mark. We are still 1-0 up, but Saito is now on the pitch, and he has been a danger against us in the past. Icardi in the box, puts it across. Berardi with a free header, plants it in the bottom corner. The defence left him all alone, and we have been punished for it. Well, we're into the last 10 minutes of this game, and it really could go either way. Both sides very evenly matched. We're about to go attacking. I want to get the win today, even if it is at risk of a defeat. A draw would leave us clear at the top still, so this is a big risk, and we could lose that incredible unbeaten run in league football. 5 minutes left to count down. And here is a highlight. Mifsud sends it forward. He's made 4 good stops today. Pineda on the ball. Finds Thomas Lemar. That was a poor control, but Dalot has brought him down. He's already on a yellow card, and PSG are going to have to see out this game with 10 men. He has been given his marching orders. That should give us the advantage with just a couple of minutes left. Here's Ramirez to Azpilicueta. 3 minutes of added time. The ball cleared away. Should be picked up by Vallejo. He went for an audacious pass there. That was ridiculous. And now Icardi's running at us. He's got one defender to beat, but he's put it high and wide. Still 3 minutes of added time to go as Mifsud sends the ball out. Now Vallejo on it. Finds Nikitovic. Ball to Pineda. Bit of a loose ball, and Berardi's picked it up. Our team really doing their best to throw this game away. Icardi in on goal has found the bottom corner, and it's 2-1. And despite being against 10 men, we're about to lose to PSG. This is outrageous. Just a few seconds left. Kazawa to Horta. Ball on to Iheanacho. We are definitely losing this game now as Kazawa comes in down the left flank. Loses it to Vallejo. Ball forward, finds Bernardo Silva. Now Nikitovic over the top for Morata. 20 seconds left. Can we save something from this game? Varane gets the tackle in. That will be the final nail in our coffin as Icardi has the ball. We are going to lose after a 4 game unbeaten run. This is heartbreaking. There goes our unbeaten season. We've been beaten at home by PSG. A late winner for them. Even though they went down to 10 men, they are now 1 point clear at the top. And the only unbeaten team left in the French league is Marseille. We have finally, after a long time, lost a game. I think it was 54 games unbeaten in the league. That is really disappointing and frustrating to have lost in, I think it was a 90th minute. After they had a red card in the 89th minute, we went and lost the game. Absolutely unacceptable. I really did not see that coming when the red card happened, and it means now that we are in trouble in the league. The fight to try and win this league again is just become a lot more difficult. 1 point behind them. Now, next episode we will have a chance to overcome them. Actually, we won't in the next episode because we've got the final Champions League game, then the Club World Cup will kick off, and I think that will probably take us to near the end. I think that's the semi-final match. Then we'll have the final. Then we'll have the Coupe de la Ligue match against Guignon, and then that will be the end of the next episode. So a lot to look forward to. We could win another competition in the next episode, but it's disappointing we won't have a second consecutive unbeaten season, and we are now in an uphill fight to retain our Ligue 1 title. Just a quick look at the job security screen. There are quite a few jobs available at the moment. Nice and Toulouse both available. Wilhelm available. They're all mainly second division teams except for Zaragoza and Ponferradina, I think, who are in the top division of Spain. But no other major jobs available. Getafe also under review at the moment, precarious jobs in La Liga as well, but no major teams currently in the insecure sort of region where we'll be looking at. Udinese might be an interesting one if that becomes available, but I'm not sure they're the team that I want in Serie A. There's a lot other teams that I'd prefer it. At the moment we're in a battle to try and win Ligue 1, so I'm not desperate to leave the club, but a lot to look forward to in the next episode. Drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. We are in some very patchy form at the moment. I'd like to get together a nice winning run next episode if we can, but that game against Bayern is going to be very tough. We have already won our Champions League group match though, so it's a bit of a dead rubber. I would like to get a victory and return to winning ways, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see if we can win our first Club World Cup. But until next time, see ya!